ass on what? Period. Good morning and welcome back to my forehead. I was about to do the Asian 10-step skincare routine, but I do not have an exfoliator, like a physical one, and I don't feel like waiting on using this. And then I also don't have a foaming cleanser. I just have a regular cleanser. So, what I'm gonna do is share with you guys my skincare. I get quite a few questions about my skincare whenever I post images of my bare skin. As you just saw, it's definitely not flawless, but the texture of my skin, I would say it's pretty solid, because that's what I concern myself with the most, especially since I wear so much makeup, or I did before the pandemic started. So before I do anything, I'm gonna wash my hands. If you ask any esthetician, generally they will tell you at home to not use towels, to use a paper towel instead, because it's more sanitary. Personally, I say the most I would use a face towel is probably twice on my face, because they do hold bacteria. Don't use, a towel for like 7 days at a time. But anyway, I went through a phase where I didn't use towels at all. Not paper towels, not face towels, but my mother gave me these. They're micro cotton, so they're gentle. The first thing that I'm going to start with is my Sephora oil cleanser. This has sunflower seed oil. They call it Supreme Cleansing Oil. It's sunflower and cottonseed oil, if I'm not mistaken. And I started oil cleansing last year because people were talking about how amazing it was. And I didn't want to do it because I hate following trends. But my skin started getting dry after my surgery and after I started my new medication. So I had to switch to oil cleansing instead of the cleansers that I was using, which were foaming cleansers, that were meant for oily skin. Okay, so I did it initially on my legs, because if I could shave my legs and I can use a cleanser to do it, then I know that it's going to be gentle enough for my face, because I don't use razors on my face. So I'm pretty sure that if it works in that area, it'll work on my face. That was my logic anyways. Don't listen to me. Anyway, so I tried it on my legs. My legs felt amazing. And then I said, okay, well, let me try this on my face. So I tried it on my face, and I noticed that the texture of my skin improved, because it was not being stripped anymore, especially since it's dry now. It wasn't being stripped. And if I remember correctly, when you oil cleanse, it basically encourages buildup that is in your pores to be drawn out gradually. It's not an instant thing. You're not gonna, or you shouldn't anyway, rub the oil cleanser into your skin and then all of a sudden you've got these balls of stuff from inside your face coming out. But it does help. And then of course, since it's an oil, you're massaging it into your face and décolleté, and that helps with stimulating blood flow to your face, which is essential, especially if you don't let yourself rest like me. Okay, so something that I do with my oil cleanser, I don't know if anyone else does this. I'm pretty sure someone does, because nobody's that special that they come up with something no one's ever seen before in skincare like that. So I just take my cleanser. This is the Pharmacy Clean Bee Ultra Gentle Facial Cleanser. I got this last year, I want to say maybe November, December, and this is a really nice cleanser. When I first started using it, my skin had begun changing, so it was kind of like, woo, this is powerful, but it's some good stuff, y'all. You really only need a little bit, but because I cleanse my face and my neck, I use 2 pumps of it. But I've had it for a long time, and I got it in a kit. It's a nice kit. So anyway, what I do is I take my cleanser, and I go right in on top of the oil cleanser with my cleanser. And you may be wondering, do you add water? Yes, yes I do. And I like to do this because I feel like if I'm gonna rinse my face off, I'm gonna rinse it all off at once, number 1. And number 2, the reason why I'm using an oil cleanser is so that the cleanser that I'm using on top of it or after it does not strip my skin. Instead, it helps the oil cleanser get off my face and take all of that junk with it. Junk being impurities and all that jazz. And I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, okay? I don't wash my face every single day. I really, really don't. I might rinse it with some water, especially if I'm not wearing makeup. I do not wash my face every single day because I don't have to. And most of us don't have to. One thing I did want to mention is if you're going to oil cleanse, you need to get an oil cleanser, not your local grapeseed oil, not your local olive oil, and all that jazz, because that stuff's not meant for your skin and it's not going to be water soluble like this one is, okay? I'm going to take a cotton round, and the Bolden toner. Now I bought this toner to support the brand because I was like, gotta support Black business, and the woman who retails these products, or who owns the retailer that sells these products, she's also Black. So I was like, let me buy something I don't have, and it was toner. This says it's supposed to tighten and refine pores, help control oil and shine, and diminish the appearance of hyperpigmentation. I'm not really concerned about hyperpigmentation. Like I told you guys before, my skin is in terms of color is very diverse. That's what I'm gonna call it. And I have freckles, speckles, and spots everywhere. So I don't really concern myself with that when it comes to skincare because it's recurring, you know, it's gonna come back. I care about textures. So when it says that it helps with preventing breakouts and cleaning your pores, that's what Xrizz'Tina cares about. And I don't use toner all over my face. That's another thing. I feel like is often overlooked when it comes to skincare. People will take a product meant for something very specific and they'll utilize it everywhere. And that's not a bad thing. It's not a terrible thing. You know, you shouldn't go to jail for that. But, and this is why you want to use a toner, by the way, because it helps remove anything you have left on your skin from washing your face. Moving on, this is the Caudalie Elixir. I love this stuff. The first time I purchased it, it was in the original packaging. I think this is the limited edition packaging. And I got it because Aisha Haran uses Caudalie. And girl, if you ain't never seen Aisha Haran's skincare videos, sis, get your life. Get your whole life together. She is the epitome of flawless brown skin. Okay, goals if I had any. So this is just an elixir. It comes with a spray bottle. It mists really, really fine. So it's super easy to go overboard with this, meaning you might catch yourself down here when you just bought it, you know what I'm saying? But just spray it on your face, okay? This can actually go everywhere. I love how minty it feels. It's so minty, y'all. Let me see here. While this settles in, it says, inspired by the elixir of youth used by Queen Isabel of Hungary. Visibly smooths features, tightens the appearance of pores, and provides a burst of radiance to the complexion. It also says shake well and close your eyes. Every time I use this, my skin tingles and it feels nice and like tight. And I like the way that it smells. Moving on, so now I'm going to take a essence. This is the Laneige Water Bank Hydra Essence. I talked about this either earlier in this vlog or in my previous one. I love this stuff, okay? I like to wear this on its own with this. On the days where I said I don't be washing my face, this is what I grab. I'll rinse my face with some water, okay? Judge me if you want to. I rinse my face with some water and I'll put this on and then I'll put my Tula sunscreen on. And then I'll be good. Good to go, okay? Good to go. So I just get 2 pumps, one for my face, one for my neck. And I'm gonna press this into my skin. Into my skin. And you can apply your elixir however you see fit, honestly. You can rub it in. But when you press it into your skin, it kind of just helps with the whole pushing it in where you want it to be, if that makes any sense. Whereas if you rub it into your skin, you're likely to miss areas that you care about. Like I'll rub it into my eyebrows. That's another thing. I do put skincare into my eyebrow hairs. Maybe that's why they grow back. Because that's part of my face. Don't skip your eyebrows. Your brow scalp. Don't skip your brow scalp. Your brow scalp, that's so funny. So moving on to my Laneige Water Bank Moisture Creme. This stuff right here is the real deal, okay? When I say this is all you need, this is all you need, all right? And this is a moisturizer. If you have dry skin, or you just like having very radiant, luminous skin, this is for you, okay? This stuff is not heavy in terms of viscosity. It does a really good job of hydrating. And I'm assuming that's because of the ingredients. You know, I imagine with it being called Water Bank, that water is the first ingredient. I don't remember. Just keeping it real with y'all. I don't remember it. And I'm doing this right now, so I'm not gonna look it up to see. But yeah, this is the real deal. And it just paired with the essence. Oh my god. It's like my other moisturizers could never. Like they literally could never. And don't forget your ears too when you're cleaning your face. I'm always cleaning my ears because I produce so much earwax. Oh my god. So much. And I'm using my towel to wipe off my hands too, which is another reason why I don't keep using my towel. Okay, last but not least, okay, I know it looks like nighttime, but it's literally 11 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna use this Sika sleeping mask. Now I know this is meant for your sleep. I know, it's meant to help when your skin and your body are reviving and rejuvenating and all that. But let me tell you something. You can sleep anytime during the day, which means I can put this mask on whenever I want to. And that's on what? Period. So with this, you only need a little bit as well. And I don't know about y'all, but I like taking the product that's on the lid. So this is a hypoallergenic replenishing mask. And again, don't forget your décolletage and to clean off your spatula so you can utilize it. Okay, so with this one, because it's a little bit thicker, I really like to put it in the areas where I feel like I need the most TLC, and that's right underneath my eyes, around my mouth because I talk so much, and in the air. Even though I don't concern myself with the hyperpigmentation, I do like to make sure I treat those areas just like the rest of my face. Put some of this on my lips too, because they need love too. And if you're gonna wear a sleeping mask out and about, just make sure that you put your sunscreen on. I feel like when I'm layering skincare like this and I'm gonna leave the house, having a sunscreen that you can just spray on is way better than having an additional cream. Because at this point, and I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all, at this point, you know, especially in the heat, your skincare gonna be sitting on your face in the best way, but it might start sliding off your face in the worst way. And that, my friends, how many steps was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I only did 7. You know what? I almost forgot. Seal it all in with a oil serum. So this is my Yo Coco That Glow Though Skin Serum. And this basically has a bunch of essential oils in it. I mentioned this earlier, really only need a little bit. I mentioned this earlier on my, on a different vlog I think. I gotta get out of the habit of dropping stuff directly on my face. Anyways, but I mentioned this earlier, and I love this oil because it settles into my skin. It doesn't make my skin feel greasy, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you get a regular oil, a regular skin oil, because there are a lot of other brands that create oils and call them serums. If you get a regular one, you're gonna have all the slip in the world. You can fry chicken on your forehead, usually. But this one, at least I find, does not do that, especially when I use it on its own. Which, again, like I said, I don't wash my face every single day, especially if I don't leave the house. This is one of those products that I would use on a day when I'm not washing my face, because it gives me all the nutrients and all that jazz that I won't need in the glow and all that, without the extra work. Okay, so we are glowing, honey. My skins are dry, my hands is dry, but my face is snatching, okay? Snatching, you see that? Ooh, ooh, the glow of it all. Okay, well, I'm gonna go take a photo because I'm actually doing my skincare for a reason aside from making sure that my face isn't dry by tomorrow. And I will see y'all in a minute.